Hey, welcome to Relatable Creatables. I'm Melissa. This week we are going to do some more fall projects, upcycling from things I found at the thrift store because I'm still in fall mode. I'm not quite to Christmas yet. This first project, I'm using these two coasters and I sprayed them with some spray primer. And then I brought them in and I'm painting them with some acrylic paint that I got at Walmart, and I'm just covering that all over. And I was going to paint them white, but I decided to go with a darker color because I have some napkins that I got on Macari last year. I got a whole lot of really cool napkins, and I had a fall napkin that I'm going to decoupage on here. And it's actually a turkey. And then I'm also going to use the pumpkins down at the bottom to do the other coaster. So I'm just going to cut this out and decoupage on the coasters and then go over it and seal it. On this second napkin, I cut out some of the pumpkins and I'm going to decoupage that on there. I wanted to put something above it since it kind of looked bare up there. So I got out my Dollar Tree stamps, the alphabet stamp, and I actually put it across the top to say thanks, but it wouldn't fit. It was a little bit too long, so I decided to kind of eyeball it, and as you can see, when I'm finished here, I eyeballed it wrong and was a little, there's a little more space on the right than I wanted, so I went back and found another Dollar Tree stamp of a little leaf, and I just added that. My next project, I got this little canvas. It was kind of covered in this burlap and painted an odd color with this letter on it. So I decided to go over it with this Rust-Oleum Ultra Matte. The color is Down to Earth, and I just took that outside and covered it all over. I took this picture that I printed off the internet of a turkey, and I kind of distressed it. I actually sprayed it with some tea and kind of just kind of made it look grungy. I kind of like grungy, old looking And it kind of made the colors run a little bit, but I like that. So I Mod Podged it onto the canvas as well as I could. It didn't want to stick at first, but I kept going. And then once it was dry, I also hot glued some cord around it to finish it off, which you'll see at the end of the video. I don't think I got the hot gluing recorded, so you will see that at the end. My next project was this little tray, and it was actually busted on the end, and it had this weird plastic that had been painted, so I had to take it all out. I was going to glue it first, but I decided to pull out the plastic. It was a little bit easier to get in there with it busted, and I used some wood glue to fix the ends there. And then I just took some white Waverly chalk paint and covered the entire tray. And then I'm going to use another one of those fall napkins that I got out of my stash that I bought off of Macari last year. Like I said, I got a lot of napkins. She even sent me some extra that weren't even in the listing, so it's kind of cool to see all the things that she sent me. And I really like this because it looks fall with all these leaves and mushrooms. And I'm just going to decoupage that into the center of the tray. My last project, I had another one of these toy pumpkins that I got at the thrift store for probably a quarter. They were in really rough shape. This one was pink, and I actually painted over this one with the Rust-Oleum Down to Earth. I had a different plan for this, but then I thought about painting it to where it looked kind of metallic, and I was going to go with a silver, but then I found this brushed gold that I had. I actually found this paint at a yard sale, and it had like a 6-pack, but it has some really cool metal looking metallic finish, I guess. So I went over it with the brushed gold, and then I didn't really like it because it was kind of bright. It was kind of cool, but also a little too bright for me. So I am going to go over it with some Waverly antiquing wax before I'm finished. And then I just put another fall display of fake flowers in it to set around for fall and Thanksgiving until it's time for me to decorate for Christmas, which I probably will be decorating for Christmas before Thanksgiving, but I also like the fall things, so I keep them up as long as I can also. So here I am using the antiquing wax, and I just kind of patted it off, and I really like the finish that it gave. And you will see the completed project here at the end of the video. And here's my finished pumpkin. It no longer looks like a cheap plastic pink jack-o'-lantern. I turned it around so you couldn't see the face, obviously, and just added some faux flowers and pine cones, feathers, all sorts of things in there to set around for Thanksgiving decor. Here is my finished tray and also my coasters and then my little sign that I did. And this is after I glued the little rope around my turkey. But I think it's really cute for some Thanksgiving decor for fall. And I like upcycling kind of trash to treasure things. So this is my trash to treasure video for this week. I hope you enjoyed it and thank you for watching.